Coming up on this episode, we'll put the blood on Moon's hands.
No, there's nothing that can make it feel better.
I'm coughing up blood. What the fuck?
One of the Xulgath gut ragers wakes from their sleep with an acidic yawn, readjusting as they begin to nod back off. That is, until something above them catches their eye. What looks like a small pack is fastened to the ceiling. The gut rager rubs the sleep from their eyes, assuming they're just groggy. But no, doing so only sharpens their vision as they notice even more of these packs. They turn to wake the gut rager sleeping beside them, just in time for the satchel charges phosphorus planted to blow, burying them and all the other gut ragers in a mess of fire and rubble. Just outside in the mine's main chamber, Phosphorus clings to the cave wall, giddy at the sight of his handiwork. After heading into the mine with Moon and Hulok, the party and Magnis managed to get 100 feet or so from the main chamber, their way blocked by a pair of oblivious gut ragers. Diego scouted ahead, spotting the Thoughtmaw before returning to the group. Then it was Phosphorus's turn for some subterfuge, as he triggered a massive explosion, killing 15 gut ragers and signaling for the rest of the group to spring into action. We cut to just after initiative has been rolled, with myself setting the scene for everyone. Okay, so everyone except Phosphorus, that being Eamon, Renisteer, Diego, Magnis, Moon, and Hulok, are all kind of bunched up in the same area. The cave, where all of that is, takes a sharp turn to the right, where there is a handful of kobolds mining, and 2 Xulgath gut ragers watching over them that do not know any of you are there. That cave goes forward for a bit and then turns to the left. It's more of a gradual turn, which eventually leads into the main cylindrical chamber of the whole mine cult complex, whatever you want to call it. Just above the entrance of that cave is Phosphorus clinging on to the wall. That cave entrance that leads to where everyone is, and roughly Phosphorus, because he's above it, is 50 feet up, basically smack dab in the middle height-wise of this 100-foot tall main cylindrical chamber. At the top of the main cylindrical chamber is a chitin tarp kind of like triangle covering that covers that opening. Without it, it would just be open to the night air and sky and sandstorm. There are 3 Xulgath gut ragers up there kind of guarding that main entrance. On the side walls of this main chamber are just a bunch of kite scaffolding that one could use to move up or down, as well as several other cave entrances that lead out into the mine. At the bottom of the cylindrical chamber, directly across from the cave entrance that leads to where everyone is and the one that Phosphorus is above, is the now collapsed cave chamber entrance where all of these Xulgath gut ragers were sleeping, as well as the entrance to the cradle, which is a metal door that looks very out of place just in like a cave that Diego saw the Thoughtmaw enter a little bit ago. But yeah, as I said, everyone is just right around that corner. Both those gut ragers turn to where the explosion came from, and they look like they're about to head that way. One of them would say something quick to the kobolds, like stay put, and Eamon goes first.
Okay.
You don't currently, because it's single file, have a vision around the corner. You would have to move past Diego and Renisteer.
I will move past them.
Okay. How far would you like to get?
Just to where I can see the
okay,
gut
so
ragers.
right at the turn of the corner, for sure. Well, I will set the precedent that these gut ragers are 20 and 30 feet away after you turn the corner.
Are they within 30 feet of any of the kobolds?
For sure. All of the kobolds are basically right next to them at this point.
Is there any way I could do a 30-foot burst area spell without hitting any of the kobolds?
Absolutely not.
Okay. My strategy is slightly changing. Okay. I'm sorry. I had it ready.
No, you're good.
Now that's the thing. Could I at all use a cone to hit 2 of them as opposed to all of them with the kobolds?
No.
Does cutting wind have a cone to it?
Yes.
At what size is it?
30 feet.
God damn it.
Pretty much any AoE in a tight
I'm just trying to find a way
quarters.
to not use chain lightning for my first spell, but it's what makes the most sense.
Taylor, I understand what you're going through right
That
now.
was your first mistake.
Yeah.
Always use chain
Yeah.
lightning. No.
Get around the corner. Hiya! Chain lightning.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and start rolling damage because I will roll.
They have to make their saves, right?
Yeah. I'm
But I
just
roll
saying
damage regardless.
likely damage will need to be rolled. Well, I lied. The first one's a nat 20.
Okay.
So no damage to either one. Because on the crit success, it doesn't continue.
Okay. There's a 6th level spell.
I'm sorry.
Worst case scenario.
That is truly worst case scenario.
Yeah. So Eamon walks out. You see the lightning spool up as it always has. And the Gut Rager hears that lightning spool. It blasts out and it ducks. Just completely misses the first Gut Rager. Slightly off angle to hit the other one. And it doesn't change
Does
to the
being
other one.
flat-footed at all affect that nat 20 or no? Because I did roll initiative out of stealth.
Flat-footed only affects AC.
Motherfucker. Okay. Sounds good.
Plus, I just rolled a nat 20. So I don't think it would change anything.
Okay.
Well, good
That's
it's happening
my-
now,
that's my
though.
turn.
Good it's happening now and not with the Thoughtmaw.
No, there's
right?
nothing that can make it feel better. But
Yeah,
it's okay.
for sure.
Just
I
move
agree.
on. Just
You're
move
right.
on.
Phosphorus.
As I'm looking around this cave, is there any large group of...
Probably the
these-
3 that were guarding kind of like the just open air entrance as they would have begun to like try to move down and figure out what the fuck just happened.
I'm going to cast Fiery Body.
Okay, you're coming out of hiding.
Yep, I'm still stuck on the wall.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so my body just turns into fire itself.
Yeah.
And then there is a floating book next to me.
Okay.
Also on
so
fire.
Once where there was no rat on a wall,
Yep.
there is now the fiery visage of a rat.
And a book.
As these 3 Gut Ragers just like clock it and give each other a look of like, what? The fuck is that?
How far away from me are they?
You're about halfway up. They're probably like 60 feet with angles.
Produce Flame is range of 30 feet. Can't do that. So I'm going to fly. Let's go 40 feet towards the center. Or I'm just going to try to get to the center and just float there.
Okay, it's diameter wise, it's probably about only like 40 feet across.
Oh, so I'll go 20 feet.
Well, before I start making up dimensions, let me see if I actually just wrote down what the dimensions are. I did not. We'll call it 40 feet diameter.
Okay.
So you just want to float in the center?
Yeah.
For sure. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's all my actions.
Okay. Diego and Renster, you both have initiative 19. Do you have a preference on who goes first?
Sorry, can I actually float a little bit more up so I'm actually in the center of them?
What is your movement speed?
40. So it's just flat. I'm flying a diagonal. As close as I can.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably can't get perfectly in the center of them, but yeah, for sure.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I could alley-oop you.
So you're saying me go first? You go first.
Me go first, because then I can trip them and
Yes.
make them
Okay.
poopy shitty for you.
After you.
Okay. We do a thing where we both run into the hallway.
Yeah.
No, you go.
You said do I? I should. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So how far away? How far away are they from us? Then?
It would be 2 strides for you to get within range of the closest
For my
one.
whip?
20 and 30
But
feet.
just
you said,
kidding.
right?
No. 1 stride.
One stride.
To get within range of the closest one.
Okay. Then I will.
Do you want to get right up on it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll raise my shield.
Mhm.
And I'll trip the one that's closest to the path, like the way that they would be running if they were to try to get to the chamber.
So the one further away from you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's reflex DC. So roll athletics.
All right. 23.
That is a success.
Okay. Trip.
So
Trip-a-rooney?
yeah, whip rounds
Whap!
around its leg.
I will specify I'm using the bladed fire whip.
Fire whip. Cool. And it falls to the ground. 1 action left. Move.
No, ray shield.
Trip. Ray shield. You are correct. I'm stupid. Diego, it is your turn.
Move.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the guy who just tripped.
You would have to. Well, yeah, you could. Correct. You would be moving past the one that is up, though. So if it has an opportunity attack, it could take it.
Does that?
Can you still warp step? Were you still going to do that?
Well,
I'm not saying it does have one. I'm
does
just
that
saying.
stop me my movement?
No.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Okay, cool. It does not opportunity attack.
Okay. Ha, bitch.
Cannot confirm nor deny if it has one.
Why wouldn't he use it there? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Playing mind games.
Okay, so
So one action, get up to him.
yeah, and then I will exploit his vulnerability.
Go for it.
29.
That's a critical success. Which means you get all weaknesses, resistances, and immunities. It has none of those except for one resistance, which is acid 10. And then that technically counts as a crit success to recall knowledge, so I can give you 2 bits of information about him. Do you want anything specific, or you want me to just give you what I think is most pertinent?
Just give me the info.
Sweet. So the first thing is that normally Xulgath have a kind of like aura of stench around them. Again, these things smell pretty bad, but there isn't one around these. And it kind of jogs your memory that these ones don't have an aura unless they're around another Xulgath that does. And then they have like this flesh melting aura. So you're probably not going to have to worry about that at all unless they're around the Thoughtmaw, because it doesn't work on themselves. The other thing is that these Gut Ragers have been known to... Did I tell you that they blow themselves up?
Yes.
Okay, you already know that. The other thing they can do is they can propel their esophagus out of their body to hit you with an acidic covered organ, essentially. That's like this ranged, crazy, weird attack thing. It's not fun.
Gross. Anyway.
Slap.
Flurry of blows.
Go for it.
First one is a 28.
That's a crit.
Second one is 25.
That's a hit.
Those 2 very good rolls.
That's what you think.
What?
They have 5 AC.
Okay, wait. Did they have a bigger weakness?
No. So I believe it is 9. Half your level plus 2. Should be 7, so 9. But that only applies once.
Okay, and how do we do crits again?
Double all damage. So you would roll these damage of each hit separately and double the crit one.
Okay, so that's 28 times 2 for the first one.
56.
So 56. And the second hit, 29. And then plus 9. So 56 plus 29.
Well, I already did the 56. So 29 plus 9, 38.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to know the total damage you did, you can add it up. I'm just saying I already took the...
It was 95. 94.
94.
Is this thing dead?
No,
Probably not.
it is not.
Decent chunk of health.
It's actually not bloodied.
Really?
Neat. Good thing we just killed 15 of those.
Correct. However, something I always forget. On crits, your ruins do things, Diego.
Oh.
So this thing is now 1d10 persistent fire damage on it.
Yeah.
And it has to succeed on a fortitude save or be deafened for 1 minute. An hour on a critical failure. But it does pass that, so it is not deafened. But it is... Okay. Well, Jesus. It is on fire. And that is the end of your turn.
And it's 1d10?
Yes. That damage happens on the end of its turn, and then it makes the roll.
Okay.
So you bitch slap this thing so hard you set it on fire.
Yes.
Correct. These two don't look horribly phased by this. They actually have a quick back and forth of like, oh yeah, meat. We don't eat meat. What did normally do? We should get Maz calls, right? And then the other one says, I mean, we don't have to tell him if there's no bones left. And then the Gut Rager you slap the fuck out of stands up.
I would have my amulet out too.
Okay. Stands up. It snaps at you with a bite.
Do you stand up?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to opportunity attack.
Okay, go for it.
All my damage that I do. No.
What would you get?
16.
Okay. It does not hit. But I will tell you, you're used to dragon AC. That's pretty close. So like...
Well, was he... We're not flanking him, are we?
No, and he's not flat-footed because he's standing up. So...
I was thinking if we were flanking him, it would be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, goes to bite at you with its long neck, gross-ass teeth.
Please don't.
No, that is a 13 to hit. And then it will swipe at you with its claw. 22 to hit.
My AC is 20.
So that does hit.
Glimpse of redemption.
Yeah, these things are hungry. It's going to hit. So how much damage is it reduced?
2 plus your level.
So 16, because you're level 14. You take 1 damage.
Okay, I'm going to use my amulet.
Okay, so you take no damage.
So I take no damage, but then I also gain resistance 5 to... slashing.
It just does slashing. Hello, GM Jack here with a quick rules correction. Glimpse of Redemption and Amulet's Abeyance, which is the reaction Diego is using here, don't stack. They both give a resistance to the triggering damage, and when a creature has multiple resistances of the same type, they benefit only from the highest of those resistances. So in this case, Diego cannot further reduce the Gut Rager's damage after it's been reduced by Glimpse of Redemption, though he can still benefit from the lingering resistance 5 he gets to one of the specific damage types of the triggering damage, which is slashing here. And admittedly, he did only save himself from taking 1 damage, so not too big of a mess up here in the grand scheme of things. And we do fix this going forward. Now back to the action. And it is also enfeebled because the Platinum Woman comes out. It just swings right through the Platinum Woman. As it swings through the Platinum Woman, that like magic kind of runs through the arm, and its thick corded muscles kind of shrivel up a bit. And then
I just have an amulet in my hand, and I just hold it up, and it just ding.
Yeah. And no damage, because it did block just 1 damage.
Yeah.
Then the other Gut Rager by Renisteer will...
Real quick, do Moon and... What's her name? Hulok. Do they seem involved in this combat, or do they seem like they're aiming to...
They do have turns.
Leave. Okay.
They do have turns.
Sounds good.
They go after all of the Gut Ragers. Okay. Also, so does Magnis. If you guys don't remember, when there are groups of the same enemy, I just have them all use the same initiative to not make me lose my fucking mind. So that one, by Renisteer, is going to shoot its esophagus out at you. So you hear like a... as a acid-covered esophagus shoots at you. It is an attack roll it makes.
Is that 1 action?
It's 2. 2 actions. Thank you. 2 actions. It spits up its esophagus at you. It got a 29 to hit. You worthless piece of shit.
But I do have my shield block.
Yeah. Yeah.
All my free actions.
How much does that block? 15? Yeah. So you don't block the acid damage. You block all of the physical damage. So you just take 18 acid damage.
I explode.
As you block the esophagus, and some of the acid just kind of sprays on you from it.
18, but you also have 14 of temporary hit points.
So I lost 2 health.
Correct. As the Gut Rager tries to then swallow back down its esophagus, it won't get it down till the start of its next turn, and it is technically clumsy 1, as it is trying to swallow back its esophagus.
The guy was on fire.
Not this one.
I know, but the other one, he never rolled.
Correct. Give me the damage.
Okay.
So 1d10, and then I will roll.
That's 9 damage.
Okay. He's no longer on fire.
Okay.
And he is bloodied.
Got him.
And then it's going to try to bite you, Renisteer. Actually, it's going to try to claw at you.
Dick.
For 1 last action.
Dick.
27.
That hits.
Let's go. 13 damage. Are you shield blocking? Because you do have 1 action left.
Do I?
Run reaction. You get 1 free reaction to shield block, 1 free reaction to Glimpse of Redemption.
And I already used my attack of opportunity. I just missed.
You are correct. I'm sorry. So you don't have any reactions. No. So you take full damage.
Yes.
13 slashing damage.
I explode again.
You are resistant 4 to slashing damage.
Right.
Because you're plate armor. So you take 9 slashing damage.
I still explode.
You son of a bitch.
God, you have so much health.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Just for the record, clumsy is dexterity checks.
Perhaps reflex saves?
Yep. AC, all that jazz. Phosphorus. There are 3 Gut Ragers out there with you.
There are.
All 3 of them are going to shoot their esophaguses at you.
As soon as I was targeted by one of them,
Okay.
what is the arrangement of the 3? Where are they all standing?
I mean, they're all just at an entrance of the tarp.
Cool.
What is the range for the transposition stuff? Oh, you're going to drop one, huh? That's smart. Hell yeah.
30 feet, which I think it's, 40 feet across?
I mean, I don't give a fuck, dude. Well,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. It'll work.
So basically, I'm going to target the farthest one from the one that's shooting me.
Sure.
All right. So they need to make a save.
A will save.
Will
I
save,
believe.
yeah.
Their strength, 19.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's pass.
Yes.
Yeah, meeting passes. Let's go. Fuck you.
It's kind of hoping to drop one of them.
Yeah, me too. That's a great plan.
What does passing do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing
I
happens.
don't switch with them.
So that attack just goes through?
Yep.
And that's your reaction, so you can't do this again?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll those 3 attacks.
Yep. Do any of them do precision damage?
Precision?
Yes.
No.
I have resistance to it, so I just want to make sure. That,
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
First one?
And they all do fire damage, right?
No, 24 to hit.
That hits. This is going to go bad.
Second one, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Yeah. At 20 AC.
Okay. Sick. Yeah.
This is going to go bad for me.
Correct.
I was hoping to drop one of them, so I didn't need to deal with these attacks.
31 damage
Okay.
for the first one, 31 for the second one, 31
Oh my god.
for the third one.
Oh, okay.
93 damage.
Do I
Okay.
know, is bloodied a status that I know or no?
Yes.
Are you bloodied?
Oh, yeah.
He's also out of invisibility,
Uh,
obviously,
yeah.
at this point.
They're all clumsy one as they're trying to re-swallow their esophaguses. But as they're doing that, well, so you get hit by 3 acid-covered esophaguses at once as you're just in the middle. As you're in this fiery form, that dampens because you are bloodied. And then all 3 of them are going to shoot acid at you, which is a ranged attack.
So it's minus what to their attacks right now?
5.
5. Okay.
Because that was 1 attack, 2 action attack. So this is the third action for all of them. 8 to hit.
Nope.
15 to hit.
Nope.
21 to hit.
That hits.
31 acid damage.
What's up with 31, man?
I don't know. That's like the number of the day, apparently.
Yeah, I rolled that 4 times in a row.
Don't go unconscious and fall, please.
No, I'm still up.
How much health do you have?
36.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Hulok will get just behind Damon and basically just shout a bunch of stuff in Draconic, and the kobolds will take off. All the kobolds will run past all of you for their turn. The Gut Ragers seem more. They seem quite fixated on eating those of you that are here. So they don't really care about that. Magnis gets just in front of you, Eamon, because he can't stand in the same space you're in. Actually, he'll get a little ahead of you, so he's 10 feet away from him. And there's just enough of an angle, because this is a line. It's not a cone or a burst, because I know I was very specific about you. It's
How tall are these ceilings?
around 8 feet.
Okay.
Okay, that laugh made me uncomfortable. But so he'll 1 action move, and then he'll 2 action cast Massacre on the 2 Gut Ragers. As you see this like black fire pool in his hands, and then he kind of compresses it, and it turns a dark, sickly green. And Renessa, you immediately identify that this is negative energy damage. So it will clip you, but it doesn't matter. Because you can't take this
He didn't
damage.
know that.
He would have.
I know.
By now.
Now's my chance.
And so if one of these doesn't die, Magnis is going to take a lot of damage. So
Do one of them die?
on a failure, the creature takes 100 negative damage. On a critical failure, the creature dies. The one that is bloodied failed. It dies. The one that was not bloodied and has taken no damage critically fails. It dies. So there is this quick line of that sickly greenish black fire that shoots out. It clips your arm, Renestier. It's like just touching you as you go by. No problem. All of the life just gets sucked out of these things. They almost like shrivel up and just drop dead.
Look at good thing those kobolds left the room.
I immediately cast Propelling Winds on myself, and I fly into the chamber.
We're still in initiative.
There's 3
why?
more.
Because all of his combat is still happening. Like you won't move
we aren't
quicker.
out of initiative.
Correct. You will not be able to move quicker in turn order because everything's still in turn order.
Fine.
Fine, fuck you.
What are you, some sort of DM or something?
Put you in charge.
Moon won't. Does anyone say what would you like Magnus, Moon, and
I would say
We're going with the plan.
I would
right?
shout, "Go help your people." I'm
Okay.
going to go help Phosphorus. He doesn't
Cool.
seem like he's doing very well.
Oh, shoot.
so they'll keep
Why didn't he just hide?
The explosion. I don't know.
so they'll keep Moon will move forward to go to the main room, to go to that living quarters.
How far away is the main room?
100 feet, we'll call it, from around where you guys are. It moves. It gets about halfway there, Moon does. not the quickest moving thing.
Does it like roll on its arms?
No, it just like walks.
Okay.
It's very unsettling. But yeah, then we go back up to...
Does that have my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
did.
Holy shit.
How hard did you get hit by those esophagus?
Hard.
Long
So to-
initiative.
So to reset the scene, all of the kobolds that were in this mine cave with you have now retreated past everyone. Hulok's kind of quickly talking to them about stuff. All of you are kind of like in that entrance to that little mine part, and you need to like take that curve to get to the main chamber. Phosphorus is in a fiery form up almost dead center in the middle of 3 gut ragers that have just absolutely beaten him to shit with their esophaguses.
Would have been pretty cool if my original plan happened.
Correct. And then it is Eamon's turn.
Chain lightning. It's just an instinct at this point. I'm going to cast. Well, I'm going to use quicken casting,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use that to reduce the actions of loose times arrow. I'm going to target all my allies that aren't the kobolds.
Okay.
So what loose times arrow does?
You're hasted.
Yes, pretty much. I pluck a string of time and release, watch a creature fly. All affected creatures, meaning everyone other than Phosphorus that's around me and not just like the kobold NPCs. You're quickened, so action only to step or stride. You get an extra one.
Yeah. So this
Then-
is not like haste quickened. This one action for your turn. It only lasts 1 round. It can be only used to step or stride, which is kind of what you need to do right now, though.
Just why I'm saying, yeah. Then I'm going to...
So that only costs 1 action?
One
Because you
action.
quicken casting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last-
What does that look like? I mean, you literally lose times 0, I guess.
Yeah, I'm literally just going to like... I don't know.
Pull back an arrow of rain.
Pull back an arrow of weather.
Yeah. Clouds. Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna literally like swish my wand over my head, and
Yeah.
everyone will get quickened with wind.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast Fleet Step on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my extra action or my extra thing to step or stride
Okay, yeah, for
to
sure.
stride
Forward.
forward. So my speed is normally 25 plus 30, so I'll move 55 feet forward.
Sick.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Word. It only benefits you guys for the sake of me not keeping track of who's closer and who's further away to this cave entrance. I'm just going to say that everyone in this little mine shaft is 100 feet away to get to the cave entrance. I'm not going to worry about the intricacies because technically only Diego would be 100 feet away. I just don't want to keep track of all those little numbers. All of you just need to cover 100 feet to get into that main shaft. I'm just going to set that precedent right now. So Eamon is 45 feet away from there. I'm just like not worried about those little details. I just want to clarify that that helps you. That does not mean hindering you. Because Diego would be the only one that is closest. Okay, that is Eamon's turn. Phosphorus. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay, for sure.
I'm going to the fucking entrance.
Okay, 100%. That's
it's
2
100
actions.
Oh, yeah, 120 feet to get there.
Okay.
Where would I, if I cast that, where would I have ended up? Like in the front of the entrance?
Well, I think you can only go to where you can see.
Yeah, could I see like a little bit inside it?
For
at all?
sure, you can. Yeah.
Okay,
from
then
the angle you're at.
before I do that, I'm going to do Produce Flame because that's only an action.
Yeah, and just chuck it at one of them.
Yeah.
You're bringing them back to us,
Yeah.
to our friends that are trying to sneak in and help.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't got a lot of health left.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to just get like a pool of like fire in my hand, toss it at one of these guys. 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Great. Cool. Dimension Door.
Okay. Yeah. So you just like whisk away from where you are, and you're a little in the entrance.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys just see like this.
Well, no one would see it except Eamon yet. I mean, you would actually see like fiery light spill around the corner, but no one has gone far enough around the corner. You see a fiery rat.
I think it's phosphorus.
Yeah.
Do I shed light?
Diego Renisteer. I mean, technically you don't. I guess it's just for visual sake.
My
it's
elf
completely
eyes see
dark
you.
in here. I don't know. Diego and Renisteer.
You go first.
Yeah, I just run.
Okay, so you would cover 100 feet because you move 25 feet per turn.
Well-
You can do that 4 times.
I would get up to him.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
hit-
you would still stride 4 times because he's probably only like 10 feet in.
Damn.
But so you want to get up to him? Do you want to get in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like 5 feet from the entrance.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell because he's all fiery, but you heard Eamon say that he's not doing too good.
You also hear me say like, fucking intestines. Why the fuck can they do that?
Diego,
Fiery blood dripping from your
Okay,
mouth.
so I will.
you can cover a lot of ground.
Regular warp step.
Okay. So one action, 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then the bonus stride. So I can get...
You could get 20 feet out.
Right.
I don't know where you want to go.
And so... Sorry, can you kind of set... Like, the things that were attacking him are the ones that are, like, way up.
They're at the top. So this exit out goes into a bit of scaffolding that both goes up and down. Up to the left and down to the right. The gut ragers that were attacking him were all up by the ceiling, so they're at least 50 feet away, if not more, because they have to make their way down around the side. They can't just directly move down.
And what's below?
Below is the main chamber. It doesn't look like there's anything down there except a few kobolds who have come out to investigate this collapsed thing. But in reality, it's only been like around 10 seconds since that happened. So they've basically just come out to take stock of what's going on. That's the only stuff down there. There's also some crates of Blightburn, but...
There's also a metal door you could try to open.
How far away is the door?
To be blunt with you, if you wanted to stride twice, use your extra action to get into view of the door, and then you could one action warp step to it.
Okay.
Because you just would have a straight. It's not more than 80 feet away, and you just teleport. So movement on the wall doesn't really matter.
And then I'd have one extra action?
No, that would be all your actions.
No, because I had the extra...
Yeah, you would need 3 strides to
He's
get within
factoring that
view.
in.
So I'm factoring in that extra one. You can move 80 feet. You need 100 feet away to get out of the entrance. So you move 80 feet with 2 strides.
Well, I
you would
wouldn't
need
do
one
that.
more. You don't want to do that.
No.
Okay.
No. So I've used 2 actions.
2 actions, and you can get with that.
And then I would dimension door
Okay. To where?
to the door.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So
Because I can't...
I'm just
I can't
wondering-
That's the same thing he said you would do, right?
yes,
Or
it
it's
is.
just-
It is just what I said.
But I have another...
No.
No, I don't.
It's the same amount of actions. You're just also using warp step and dimension door. You're wasting them
Oh,
both.
yeah. And I can't warp step twice in a turn?
Technically, you can.
Yeah,
Yes.
So why wouldn't I just warp step, stride,
warp step, have an action?
Yeah.
Sure. You could do
that
that
would
as
just
well.
make more sense to me.
But you just use up 2 focus points. So you only have 1 left.
Mm-hmm. I don't use those a ton.
So you get to the door.
Yeah.
Then what?
I guess I didn't have a plan.
Are
Are the other guys here?
Other guys.
Like Moon and...
No.
No, you
They're still in the cave.
outpaced everybody.
Yeah.
They didn't dimension.
None of them have even moved yet.
Moon
since
moved like 50 feet.
the things were killed.
Come on, gang. No one's next to him.
Can I try to open the door? I mean, I guess...
It's locked. I can tell you that.
I'd rather not see you just face the boss again alone, but
You
whatever
could
you'd
either
like to
one
do.
action try to break it down, or you could try to pick it, but you don't have that out, so you'd have to one action take that stuff out.
Fuck it. I'll just get to the door, and I'll just only use 1 warp step, and we'll just do the 3 strides and
Okay,
warp step.
so all of your turn to just get to the door.
We'll just do that, and
Okay.
then I can come up with a different plan later.
Cool. You hear in your head, "You are not someone I recognize. State your business in my domain." In your head.
In
You
my
can't
head,
respond.
I can't.
You can.
I have come to parley with the captain of this mine, Mr. or Mrs. Thoughtmaw.
Okay. That happens.
We'll be back next week.
Can I actually make a quick adjustment where I teleported?
Yes.
Can I be on the wall?
Out in the open?
No, like inside the cave on the wall so people can like move past me easier.
I will tell you whether you're on the wall or not, they can just move past.
Well, because if anyone touches me, they take 3d6 fire damage.
Okay, we'll put you on the wall. Put you on the wall.
That's specifically
Forgot
why I
about
was.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I will tell you, Diego, as you stand there, the kobolds that have kind of like come out and gathered, they kind of look at you hesitantly. The one at the front kind of grips their pickaxe almost in like a hostile way. It doesn't look like they're going to attack you, but they do think you are an enemy to them. It is quite clear.
Okay, I would just kind of be casually leaning
Okay, cool.
on the door,
Okay.
just kind of give them a
just
slight
casually
nod.
leaning on the place that
Yeah.
holds their deity
It's-
to them.
oh, is this not the bathroom?
Okay. You say in common.
Yeah.
They always say draconic. The gut ragers up top.
They had to pull in their esophagus. No, the acid. Never
It is
mind.
now pulled in, so they are no longer clumsy. One of them will move
The Gut Ragers?
3 times. Yes. All the gut ragers up top. One of them will move 3 times to get to the entrance.
Are they flying? Walking?
No, they are running down the scaffolding. These things move very quickly, way quicker than you expected, around the same speed as Diego, 40 feet of movement. So one of them will spend 3 actions.
They must drink tea.
The other 2 that were closer in their positioning will spend 2. So they're kind of all just on the scaffolding in that entrance. And then the 2 that only spent 2, they all kind of turn this corner, see Eamon, Phosphorus, Renistir.
Hello there.
They have an almost identical back and forth as the other ones. Meat. We don't get meat a lot. Should we eat them? What that Moscow doesn't need to know, does he? Like almost not word for word, but it's like
I will point out I don't have any meat on me.
stark contrast. Correct. They're not attacking you. Don't worry. And they will both, since Renistir's just right there, they will both bile jet at you, Renistir.
Is this considered attacks?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's acid, so you can't block it. So they shoot acid at you. Miss, 21.
No.
Miss, 17.
No.
So that is their turns. Okay. Magnis will do... unironically, sorry. I'm kind of having them interchangeable because Magnis, Hulok, and Moon all rolled the lowest, and they're kind of a unit, so I'm kind of just letting them all move as they see fit. Magnis moves 3 times to get kind of closest, kind of just behind Renistir and Phosphorus, the 2 of you in that area. And then he will pull in his hand that white cold fire and throw it at one of the Gut Ragers. Oh, come on, Magnis. Oh, that hits. I forget these things aren't dragons. I was thinking in Dragon Brain. He does some damage to one of them. It hits it, kind of freezes some of their skin. Moon will move past everyone and be right there in the entrance. And it it attempts to shove with the tentacles. The Gut Raiders got hit off the platform.
I think I like the proteins better.
Yeah. You got more style.
That is a success.
Well,
So Moon, with its 2 weird arms that it's not standing on, shoves the Gut Rager off as it falls off the scaffolding and smacks into the main cylinder cavern floor. So it takes 25 damage.
Both of them or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
It's technically prone, because if you take fall damage, you end up prone. Hulok will just kind of get up to the group. She's not trying to get up in all that shit. We are back up at the top. So to reset the scene, everyone except Diego is kind of in where the cave entrance kind of meets this big chamber, around that area. Eamon's the furthest one back. He's 45 feet away from the entrance. Everyone else is kind of just like basically in that hodgepodge middle area. There are 2 Gut Ragers just outside the entrance to the right or left into that main chamber. Scaffolding going down to the right and up to the left. Down at the bottom, the base of this cylinder, is Diego trying to look cool, just chilling up against the door. There are by now, probably like 20 to 30 kobolds that have come out of that main chamber to figure out what the fuck is going on. The one at the front is like gripping this pickaxe, looking at Diego, and a Gut Rager just fell off and just kind of like landed hard on the floor on that area as well. Eamon, it is your turn. Could I interest you in a chain lightning?
Perhaps.
Worked out great last time.
Can I interest you in a heal?
I don't heal fire.
Shit.
Vision of weakness on the Gut Rager, please.
Okay.
My eyes glow.
Yes.
Boom.
And you learn any weaknesses and which save is lowest. +2 to your next attack roll, skill check made as part of an attack action this turn against it. No weaknesses. Will is their lowest save.
Just for the sake of them not treating each other as allies, I'm going to cast an exhaustible cynicism on all of the Gut Ragers.
Well, you could probably only hit the 2 that are there now because one of them got pushed off. But yeah.
Or is there a way to target them without hitting a 30-foot burst on anyone else?
Yeah, for sure. You could get it like past them.
Okay, nice.
Might fuck up the scaffolding if it does a lot of damage. But
nope, it's just brain stuff.
Okay, yeah, cool. No brains on
Phantasmal
the scaffolding.
Calamity.
Okay. Will save, I assume?
It is a will save. A vision of apocalyptic destruction fills the mind of each creature in the area. The vision deals 11d6 mental damage. On a critical failure, the creature must also succeed at a reflex save or believe it is trapped. And the vision I'm going to give it is it falling from thousands of feet in the air.
2 failures. No crit failures.
Okay.
18 and 13.
They each take 39 mental damage. That's it.
Okay. They both, you do that. There's like this, you guys feel this like pulse of magic from behind you. And it almost looks like the air just kind of distorts a bit by them. And they both just like keel over in pain and hold their heads for a sec. And then look at and like check themselves that they're okay. Because I think they just fell a fuck ton of height. Phosphorus's turn.
So how far away are they from each other? The two out there?
10 feet.
Okay. And the scaffolding, is that holding up anyone else of importance?
No. But if it went away, you would need to like jump to scaffolding that was not gone.
Meaning our friends have to go rescue kobolds.
Fine. Can I detonate a fireball above the scaffolding?
You're close enough. I give you enough of an angle. You could kind of go out and up enough that it wouldn't hit the scaffolding.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do a 7th level fireball.
Is that a reflex save?
That is a reflex save.
Success. Almost crit success with a 28. Success with a 26.
Great. All right, so that's 15d6. 56 divided by 2 is what, 28?
Yes.
28 fire
damage
damage.
each.
Then I'm flying 40 feet into the cave.
Oh, retreating?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. So you guys see the fiery rat spin up a fireball, shoot it out, it explodes and kind of singes the gut ragers' backs, and then he kind of retreats to around where you are, Eamon. He just zooms back.
Are you phosphorus?
Yeah. Who else would be fire?
I'm not used to your new thing yet. Sorry.
I'm not either.
Dago or Renister?
Suppose it's me. Wait, wrong voice. I suppose it's me.
Yeah. Both of these would be within range of you because of your
You
whip.
didn't get healed, Phosphorus?
Nope, I'm also 40 feet away.
He's also next to me.
Oh.
Yeah, he did retreat.
Yeah, I'm not running back. So they are 10 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angles, maybe not, but theater of mind, yeah.
Just for
Moon is
future
technically
reference,
right in front of you, but you can move
just
past
for
him.
future reference, these are considered evil creatures, correct?
I would consider them evil creatures,
Okay,
yes.
I just want to know for future reference if I have to use a Sunblade. But,
Oh. Also, I forget that you do good damage for...
Thank you.
Glimpse of Redemption does persistent good damage on evil things.
oh!
The thing that you did it on now has been killed by Magnis.
Well, he
but
would have died
Yeah,
more.
I forgot about that. But yeah.
You would have died more.
But yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just going to lash him. Lash him.
To attack?
Yeah.
Which one? They've literally taken the same amount of damage. There's one to the left, one to the right.
I do the little eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay, for sure.
The one on the right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, unnatural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We're not fighting dragons here. So 17 slashing, 4 fire.
Okay.
I'm going to whip again. Same guy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you whip out right across his chest.
Okay, cool. 22.
Yeah, that hits. For the sake of time with these things, because you've been fighting
all-
a
roll all
lot of
three.
gut ragers.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying their AC is 18.
Okay. Got it. It's 15 slashing, 4 fire. I don't know
19.
why- Yeah, 19 total.
That one is bloodied.
Okay.
Again, you kind of really rip open its stomach now. Bleeding
I'm going to
profusely.
try. I'm going to... So just to make sure so I don't fuck this up and look like a dumb later, the thing that you gave me gives me a free shield block, right? If I don't have it raised. Did I read that correctly? The swift block, Kabachin?
I don't know. You got to read it.
Yeah, I don't know what it says.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
There's no way I would know that.
You gave it to me.
I barely know my
You
own
gave
shit,
it.
dude.
When you activate the Kabachin, you use the shield block reaction even if you hadn't raised the fixed
Correct.
shield. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And we long ago got rid of the one where I can block it in front of other people, right?
No, you have that.
I do?
Yeah.
Ooh. Does that count for that? Or is it just a shield block?
That counts for
myself?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the only one that would qualify for that right now is Moon.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use Intimidating Glare.
Okay.
Because
They do have poor will.
Yeah.
That's you roll intimidation against their will DC.
Sure. Same one.
Because you are attempting to demoralize. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, same one. 14.
That is a failure. It's still kind of on the whole, like, we fell 100 feet and then you whipped it twice. Or thousands of feet. So it doesn't even really hear whatever you say. Or
I
your
just
glare.
stared at it.
Your glare. Diego.
How far away is the one that fell off the scaffolding from me? Is he within a stride?
Easily one stride, yeah.
Okay. I say in my head,
We'll call him like 20 feet away.
or unless the thing will respond. to what I said?
What did you say? Oh, I'm here to parlay with your captain.
Something like that.
Of whatever. It would just you'd get like a pretentious like scoff, like ugh, disgusted. Maybe pretentious wasn't the right word, but
I say in my head, well, I got to go deal with one of your cronies. I hope you don't unlock this door and come out and try to stop me. And I just go and
yeah, you go over to the
so
it is prone.
It's prone. Exploit
16.
vulnerability.
Go for it.
That's a lot. 30.
Good success.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then flurry.
Okay. There's not much else I can tell you about him, to be honest with you.
That's fine. What the fuck was its AC? 18?
16 now. Because it's prone, so it's flat-footed.
And so if I get a 16, that means I hit.
Correct.
So I got a 16.
Okay. A 26 is a crit.
And then, yes, I did. Oh, damn it. No, I didn't. I was going to say I got a crit, but I didn't.
What'd you get?
I got a 24.
Oh.
But in my head, it was a plus 10. And I rolled a 16. And,
Oh, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, it was
but
the
it's
other one.
not. Okay. So this is going to do... Yeah, so 27 guaranteed plus 40. So 67 damage.
Bloodied. So you slap it the fuck out of its face, and it just fucking... You hear...
I'm just doing one of those windmill things
Yeah.
because it's on the ground.
Yeah.
That's my tone.
Yeah, 3 actions. That's your turn. Diego, you see the door open.
Oh, shit.
You see the Thoughtmaw float out.
I didn't know you were that close.
Within 60 feet.
You see...
I don't know how the mind thing works.
However, it has to come out. It has to open the door, come out, and then close the door. So that is its turn.
Well, it doesn't have to close the door.
It will, because the cradle's back there.
You could just keep that open,
Um...
and attack me. I wish you wouldn't.
Well, I was going to say, you don't catch anything other than it looks like cave back there. Just see stone.
You never described what came out of the door.
I described it when Diego first saw it, or when Phosphorus first saw it.
I just
Diego
mean for
first
the
saw it.
audience sake, you just said it comes out of the door.
The Thoughtmaw.
Okay, cool.
I thought I said, my bad. But that is its 3 actions. The Gut Rager that you slapped the shit of stands up, tries to bite you. Diego? Sorry. 1 action stand up, 1 action try to bite you. That misses. 1 action try to claw you. 25 to hit.
That hits. I use my amulet.
Yeah. How much damage does that reduce? 15?
15.
So you take 2 damage. 2 slashing damage.
Okay. And so
As it...
2 slashing damage, and I am resistant to slashing.
Yes.
Resistance 5 to slashing.
As you stretch the amulet, and it rebounds most of the slash.
That is the first damage I've taken, so that goes into 2 of the temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah. The 2 Gut Ragers up top will... You didn't trip any of them. You were just attacking.
Yep.
They will... I mean, I guess they're attacking...
Old Mooner.
Yeah, because you're behind them. One of them will move to block the way, to block the entrance, so they're like in front now. The other one shoots acid. The other one regurgitates a sarcophagus that flies towards Moon. That misses.
Sarcophagus?
Esophagus. My goodness. The other one does moves and then does some ranged attacks or melee attacks that tries to bite at Moon and then slash at Moon, and it misses. And then the one that shot its esophagus shoots acid at you, Renisteer.
Okay.
21.
No.
Yeah. I forgot that it's you it was targeting.
It's me.
So you just move out of the way of
they
the
missed
acid.
all the ones on Moon also?
Correct.
Damn. So I need to glimpse one on fire.
On fire?
Or whatever, the positive damage.
It's good damage. It's technically
Thank
alignment
you.
damage. Don't do that every time. It'll make me not like you as a
Don't do
person.
that ever.
Magnus. Do we know where Magnus was?
He was next to...
Magnis went right behind Renisteer.
Correct. Yep. Thank you. Got a lot of things to keep track of. He will cast Polar Ray. So that white fire pools in his hand and it kind of condenses into ice magic and he shoots out. He will attack the The one that you hit, the one that moved in front, the most damaged one. This motherfucker does not miss with this spell.
Did he crit?
It's a good question. Yes.
Okay, he's only crit with that spell.
Correct. So that one's dead. As Magnis's ray of frost magic just freezes it completely solid.
There's only one left up here then.
Only one left up there.
Does it keep going and hit the Thoughtmaw?
No, that's not how it works. It's a targeted attack. It's not even AoE.
Chain polar ray.
And then it will, or Magnis will throws that cold fire again. That's just a 1-action attack for him. So 2-action cast spell. It's 2 on the die. That misses.
Does that just produce flame before his fire?
No,
Oh.
that's a specific Kitsune thing.
Got it.
Attack that he has. Hulok will stay put till the Gut Rager's gone, I guess. She'll keep holding back. Well, would any of you stop her if she ran out?
I'd say if you're going to go, now's the time.
Okay, cool. She will 3-action move past everyone because there's no one blocking the way now after that polar ray hit and just absolutely turned the Gut Rager into ice and it just died. Head out and move down. She's about halfway down the scaffolding. We're back up at the top. So everyone in the cave except Diego. Diego is down about 20 feet from the door that the Thoughtmaw has just come out of. A Gut Rager very injured on the ground. Or not. You bloodied it. You did bloody it. Up top, there's Moon, Renisteer, Magnis, a little ways back, Eamon and Phosphorus. Hulok has just run down. And now that she's in view, she'll say a couple things to the in Draconic to the kobolds as they turn their attention to the Thoughtmaw that is just there. And Hulok, there's a moment, you would probably be the only one that sees this, Diego. There's a moment of like hesitation of like, am I doing this? Because there's kind of no coming back, being like, hey, we're revolting in front of the Thoughtmaw, but she does do it. And the Thoughtmaw doesn't look too threatening. It kind of just looks disappointed. Or it. I also want to clarify, because it would have been in action, the door is not locked down there.
It's just closed?
It's just closed. But yeah, Eamon, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast a 5th level heal on Phosphorus next to me. I'm going to do the 2-action one so I don't have to touch him and light on fire. 70. You heal 70 hit points.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Are you good?
I'm much better.
I say in game. Are you better? You're still on fire.
I am
can't
far
tell.
better. That's not going to stop.
Okay.
Yeah. So that healing mist kind of comes out.
Yep. You just hear it like hissing on his fire.
Immediately evaporates.
Yeah, but you feel way
Yeah.
better. So that's 2 actions.
Then I sort of like pull my poncho aside and reach onto my leather armor, activating a rune of mine, and I go invisible.
Cool. Forgot you had that.
That's my turn.
I didn't know you had that.
Is that combat invisibility or no? Or sorry, does it break with hostile actions?
It's 2nd level, so yes.
Okay. I just wanted to
But this
clarify for the group.
it's not 2nd level, as in I get 10 minutes, I get 1 minute.
1 minute, but it does break with
But it
hostile
does
actions.
break.
'Cause it's
Well,
very-
it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that mist covers you, and then Eamon disappears. Turns invisible. Phosphorus.
I'm going to fly 40 feet up to where I originally was.
Okay, kind of in that hodgepodge of Moon, Renisteer.
So there's one.
Right out to the left.
Okay.
You probably, if you're just getting there, you probably still can't see the one that's down, but you probably just barely have an angle on the Thoughtmaw. Because that's technically to your guys' coming from the west. That's technically to... I have been saying this wrong. Technically down would be to the left. But we'll just keep it as it is
All right.
for mental pictures. But yeah,
So
just kind of down and to the right.
I do have a line of sight on the Thoughtmaw.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anyone else before it or after it in my line of sight?
Hulok, but not like directly.
Okay.
Also Renisteer and Moon a little bit, but...
If I'm flying, I'd be on the ceiling.
Okay, cool. Cool. Cool.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
No.
Oh, well, there goes that. I'm going to put it.
Yeah, probably. It's probably just at the edge, now I think about it. Because the thing's only... You're 50 feet up. It's not all the way around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
What are you doing?
Beheading buzzsaw.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll like write out this formula for like just like metal and spinning. And it just forms into this giant buzzsaw that just shoots out.
at it.
Yeah.
What save is that? Fortitude?
Reflex.
Reflex. 21.
Okay, I was saying if he rolled like absolute shit, this has a chance to kill him.
I would be so pissed.
I would be so happy.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool, but also let me use his cool stuff.
Oh, it's just. Let's see here. Oh, that's frustrating. Success is unaffected.
No damage?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Welcome.
I believe so. Each creature in the air takes 5d10 slashing damage and 46 persistent bleed damage with a reflex save. Success, the creature's unaffected.
Okay, yeah, so that heads out, and it just doesn't really move. It just moves its hand with it, and the buzzsaw just goes into the wall and then dissipates next to it. That's your turn, because you 1 action moved and then 2 actions did the spell. Diego, I apologize. Retroactively, I need you to make a will save, because there is an aura with this creature that has come out, the Thoughtmaw.
Am I in the aura?
No, it's only 30 feet.
Okay.
21?
And you could succeed if you succeed.
Yes.
Actually, nothing happens. You do succeeded, though, so you're temporarily immune to this for a minute, so you don't have to worry about it. But basically, Diego, you notice that there is this like weird shimmer in the air around 30 feet around this Thoughtmaw at the moment. Almost like there's just this weird moisture in it. But there's clearly something going on there, but you fight it off mentally. Diego Renister.
How does shove work again?
Athletics versus Fortitude DC. On a success, the target is pushed back 5 feet, and you can stride after it with the same action, but you move the same direction and distance. Critical success is just 10 feet. If you critically fail, you fall prone. Do you want to try to shove it off?
I want to try to shove him off.
Yeah, so you could 1 action move up to it, and then all you would need is a success. I can tell you that.
Okay. Let's do it.
So you move past Moon. You're going to try to
freaking
shove with your... Oh, I'm sorry. You can't do this.
Why?
You
need a
don't
free
have
hand?
a hand free,
Got it.
and you don't have a weapon that has the shove trait. Hello, GM Jack here with a quick rules correction / summary. In the many combats we've been through, I believe this is the first time Renister has tried to shove someone with a shield. Now, shields do not by default have the shove trait, disallowing them from being used for the shove action. However, there is a low-level upgrade that doesn't even cost a single gold piece that you can put on a shield to give it the shove trait. We decided to say Renister's shield has always had this, as again, it's cheap, easily accessible, and absolutely something Renister would have wanted for his shield. So moving forward, Renister's shield has the shove trait, which he is about to make use of. Now back to the action. But yeah, so athletics versus their fortitude DC,
26.
that is a success.
So he's off.
Yeah, so you just run up and push with your shield, and it falls, takes 25 damage, falls right next to Diego and the other Gut Rager down there.
So I can move with the momentum of him, though?
If you want to jump off, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
And then I
cool.
will use my flaps.
Oh. Okay, whoa, dude.
Sorry, weird cough.
That's smart. That's really smart. Wow, I'm impressed, Micah. I thought you were stupid as fuck.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Say my damage is good again.
It's not.
That was not good damage.
Yeah, so you don't take any damage, and you're not prone. You don't take damage. So yeah, you shove him off, and then Renister jumps, and the flaps. I mean, it's not that far of a drop for you. Well, it's 50 feet, but you just open the flaps and you land. I do need you to make a will save, because you are in that aura now.
Woo! 29.
Yep, you're good.
Crit success.
You are immune to this aura for a minute. Who is next?
Diego.
Well, you have 1 action left.
No, because I moved.
You moved,
Pushed.
you shoved.
Free action to... Or is it a free action
It
to
is
open
part
one?
of the shove action to move after
No, the
them.
flaps.
That is a reaction.
Oh, sick.
So you don't have your normal reaction for your turn
Okay.
until the start of your next turn. So you can only Glimpse of Redemption or Shield block once each.
Only.
But you do have 1 action left.
Yeah, only.
Okay, the one dude is prone.
Yeah, you are currently right next to 2 Gut Ragers, 1 prone, 1 not.
I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
And I'm right next to Diego?
Yes.
Cool.
All 4 of you, the 2 Gut Ragers, you and Diego are kind of all in the same spot. Diego.
Well, I don't know if this was part of your plan, but have fun with these guys, and I run back over to the Thoughtmaw.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so 1 action over
Should
to
have seen
it.
this coming.
It just looks you dead in the eyes. It's clearly angry at you or just like not
the
pleased.
Thoughtmaw?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'll exploit vulnerability, though. 23.
That is a success on a crit success. So you do get 1 bit of information. Do you want anything specific, or are you just...
Just
whatever
give
I
me
can tell
something
you.
useful. Give me something crunchy, tasty, you know? Give me that.
You already know a lot, so I will tell you. I'll get into more specifics about a certain thing. That thing I talked about, how they can consume like intelligence and knowledge from other beings. That is like a combat thing that they can do as well. That's a 2-action activity that requires a will save. And if you roll quite poorly, the Thoughtmaw is quickened with that knowledge. If you can cast spells and it does that to you, it can use that extra action to cast spells. So you really don't want that to happen.
Neat.
Yeah. And then, sorry, you also get the normal stuff. Highest weakness, which it has none. No weakness. No weakness.
No weakness. All right. And then I'm going to use a focus point and key strike.
Oh, hate that. Yeah, that's good. That's smart. You're a good one.
This coin that I have that Phosphorus gave me, is that an action to use this, or is like a reaction to use this?
It's a reaction.
It is a reaction.
Okay.
Fail a check or attack.
But I also get 2 reactions with amulets.
Yeah, you get 2 reactions, but one of them can only be used for.
Right.
Yeah, so you could use your 1 reaction on this if you wanted.
I'm
to.
just going to roll really good anyway, so.
Yeah. Just to be clear, it turns whatever you rolled into as if you rolled a 14.
Right. If I hit yes. Because I've
Yes.
only flipped it once and it's been a no. So.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a nat 20 on the first one.
Please don't kill the cool thing again.
Please kill the cool thing.
I'm going to use a reaction and use the coin.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So another eye closes. So you have 5 eyes left.
God, it's going to be so fitting if you never
If you
roll a yes
never-
on that coin.
Statistically, unlikely. But so what did you
That's
roll?
kind of a bummer.
without it?
I mean, I got a 12
Okay, yeah, that
without
does not
it.
hit.
So,
Yeah. So crit.
At least you crit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get the extra dice, and it would have been nice to hit
Yeah.
both times on that.
So 1 really big crit plus 9 at the end. You can give me all the damage at once.
I guess it would have been a 13, but that I'm assuming that,
Does not change anything.
yeah,
no.
because the key strike gives me a +1.
It does pass its fortitude save, so it's not deafened, but it is on fire because you crit with your runes. It happens a lot less for you, but that also is the same for you, Renisteer.
What?
If you crit, things are lit on fire because you have a flaming rune,
Oh,
but you just don't normally do that.
yeah.
So 69, 69 damage. And it's on fire.
It's pretty good. So what does that look like?
Oh, I just slapped it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so you see like a glow of magic from his hand.
Just
Yeah.
always slap it like I normally do.
See
I
a
don't
glow
know.
of magic, and he just backhands the fuck out of this thing, and the fire kind of spreads on it. It's like shawl hood thing catches on fire, but it just barely moves out of the way of the other one.
Does it also gain the condition of disrespected?
No.
Oh.
Although maybe a little bit of that like arrogant like I hate you turns into like, okay, maybe he's not just a joke.
That was it.
Yeah, so that's your turn. It is now this thing's turn, the Thoughtmaw. And you see it look at you, and it looks over to one of the kobolds.
Hello there.
And it raises its hand, just points 2 fingers at it, and then slowly just like moves its 2 fingers towards itself. You see like a string of just like almost translucent, just like magic, just go to the Thoughtmaw, and it just goes into its head. It is now quickened. And
Did the kobold cast magic?
no, it cannot. But the kobold is slowed 1. And it can take no actions other than basic actions for a minute, but that doesn't really matter.
How many actions was that?
2 actions to do that,
Okay.
called Consume Knowledge. But now it has an extra action to stride or strike per turn. It will 1 action with you being right in front of it. It'll like swirl its hand a bit in this, again, almost like translucent magic circle shield-like thing. Appears in front of it, probably the shield cantrip. So it summons that in front of itself, kind of like holds it up. It does technically has raised a shield. Its AC is 1 higher.
Getting scared.
And then it does that with its left hand and its right hand. It tries to stab you with its spear. 19 to hit.
Oh.
It's a horrible roll. So you move out of the way. So it tries to spear you. The 2 Gut Ragers by Renisteer.
Hi.
Fire damage.
Oh, yeah, for the guy. Yep. Give me that fire damage.
Ooh, solid 1 damage.
He does not recover from fire damage.
Still on fire. Did a whole 1 damage.
The one that's prone will stand up. The one that stood up will shoot its esophagus at Diego.
Dick,
at a 30-foot range.
Bitch.
It's 2 other actions it will do that.
I guess they did say that they would kind of all go after the guy fighting the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
31.
It's a crit.
You do... Your turn did happen, though, so you can reaction block the damage.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because it's not the target of my exploit vulnerability.
You're correct. Thank you for knowing your stuff better than me.
That's why I went over here when Renestier got there, because I didn't think they were going to attack me.
That is 52 damage. As the esophagus
That's a lot of damage.
shoots out at you, and that is clumsy one as it is trying to regurgitate, or not regurgitate, but re-swallow its esophagus. And then the other one that is standing will do the same. To start out with, 2 actions. Shoot its esophagus at you, Diego. 29.
That doesn't crit.
Fuck. Was your AC 20?
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm good for you, but 34 damage. So 2 esophagus kind of catch you right on your sides, melt through some of your clothes. Are you bloodied?
No.
Not your skin yet, though. And then that one has 1 action left, and it's going to shoot acid at you for 1 action.
Ow.
Dicks.
Nat 20.
Jesus, dude.
This is rough.
Finally. One of you will die today.
Why is it always Diego?
Diego always gets the door first.
I like how you went, good luck with that.
I thought they would stay with you.
58 acid damage. Are you bloodied?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware
one-
that he's bloodied.
Did you cast status on him? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That hits the back of your neck and starts to melt the skin on your back and back of the neck. Moon moves to the edge, and then he will spend 1 action moves to the edge of the scaffolding, and then spend 2 actions to fly down as he just floats. It just floats down to the ground. It is now by you, Renestier, and the other 2 gut ragers that are down there.
Why is he not heading towards?
The kobolds?
Yeah.
I mean, that is towards the kobolds.
Well,
I thought the kobolds were in the other room, and that there were more in the other room.
They have to get down to get to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not like they're going to bring all the kobolds through this place where there's active fighting. So they're kind of like, we should probably take care of this first. Magnis will 1 action move out onto the scaffolding. He'll give a look down to either Diego or Renestier, whoever catches his eye.
I'm coughing up blood.
Okay.
So.
And he just gives a quick look to the group you're at or to the Thoughtmaw.
I just nod
Okay,
towards
cool.
over to the Thoughtmaw.
Okay.
What?
He casts...
That's the main bad guy.
Yeah, I know, but like the other things just fucking wrecked me. And
I feel like this dude can also wreck you.
right, but
I
then
feel like
there's-
everything's trying to wreck you.
but there's only one of that guy, and we can't have this conversation in game.
Correct.
Obviously.
He's attacking the Thoughtmaw.
But there's only one guy, and I can mitigate it if there's one guy. But if there's random
also have-
people attacking me,
we also have 2 other spellcasters, though. Sure.
there's no way I'm attacking them.
Diego, you...
I need you to heal me.
No, not that either.
Diego, you see, most people would see Magnis kind of reach out and that black fire kind of flare up a little bit, and then the blood begin to boil in the Thoughtmaw, and it fails its save.
Nice.
The Thoughtmaw takes 69 damage.
Heyo.
So he got bitch slap for 69 damage, now his blood is boiling for 69 damage.
He is on fire from the bitch slap too.
I don't think
so-
I can heal you this turn.
Well, if only somebody could just take out the other things, so I could focus on my defensive stuff.
It's just a 30-foot range and 2 actions, so I can't get close enough.
No,
and-
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Renestier can obviously take out the 2.
It's drained 2 as well, which is negative to con stuff and fortitude, and health is reduced some of that as well.
I remember that.
Actually, just to be completely transparent, let's health to drain always equals value. You take a status penalty equal to your drain value on constitution based checks, such as fortitude save. You also lose a number of hit points equal to your level times the drained value, and your maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount. So it loses 2 times whatever its level is.
And its level is
48.
Each time you get a full night's rest, your
What?
gain value decreases by 1. Wow, this is really good. Fuck. Shit. Well, so immediately, within, one might say 6 seconds, the air of control this thing had, it thought it had over the situation, immediately turns to, oh, fuck. I did not realize the gravity of what is happening as it coughs up blood.
Should have parlayed with the captain.
You know, maybe
It's
it's
true.
rethinking that now.
I just can't wait for the next episode where Jack ham-fistedly makes Magnis go to college. He's like, I have to leave now. I will not be part of the
Kind
party.
tried to do that when he was like, I'll go with the other group. Hulok will move down to the other kobolds and try to usher them back into the room away from the fighting for now. So they don't get caught in any crossfire with all these spells being flung. I'll say all of the kobolds have now moved out of this room and they're into the chamber. So this main floor of the chamber is now fair game. We're back up to the top. In the cave still, Phosphorus and Aemon. Just outside the cave that leads to the main chamber on that scaffolding is Magnis, Moon, Renisteer, and 2 Gut Ragers are down. One of them is still trying to swallow its esophagus back. Down on the floor about 20 feet away from Diego and the Thoughtmaw. Thoughtmaw is now bloodied, on fire, and drained too. Aemon.
How's Diego looking?
Did you move up? Can you see him? Or are you still 45
I'm going to
feet
move
away?
up during my turn.
Okay. So you want a 1-action move?
Well, the idea is that I would like to see how he is as I'm moving, so it'll determine if I... No, I can't even...
Don't you have status?
I can't get to him. I have status to know if he's like bloodied, but there's a difference between bloodied and like near death.
I'm not near death, but I mean, if I took the same amount of damage I took last time, I
Yeah.
would be dead.
Yeah, I can't heal you this turn regardless because I either have the 1-action heal with a range of touch, which you have to use all 3 actions to reach you, I imagine,
Correct,
or
yeah.
a range of 30 feet, but that's 2 actions and I have to move twice to get within 30 feet. So there is no way I can heal you.
Well, you're only 45 feet away from the entrance. You have a 55-foot movement speed.
Yeah.
You could get within 30 feet of him with 1 movement. Oh, no, you're
If
50
I
feet
move
up.
10
I'm,
more feet,
I'm dumb.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
50 feet up. I forgot about that.
I mean, that's great if I can. I'll
No,
take it.
yeah,
but
you can't. You're
there's
right.
not
I forgot
a
you're
way.
50 feet up. I thought it was, yeah.
Could
I'm
just
dumb.
yeet the little guys and
What?
said it could just yeet the little guys.
Well, that's
and
what
we'd
I'm
be good.
mostly finding permission to do a 7th level chain lightning at the 2 Gut Ragers.
You could hit all 3 of the enemies.
I would like
Because they're
to.
within 30 feet.
I would like to shoot for the
2 Gut Ragers
first.
Okay,
though.
cool. So you want a 1-action move up and then chain lightning?
Yes.
Okay, so you're kind of by
Reflex.
Magnis on that scaffolding?
Yep.
Okay.
And my invisibility would, I guess, come off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
It would be exactly a crit success, but it is clumsy. So it is just a success. So the lightning does continue to the next Gut Rager, which is crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have had it shoot its esophagus. Another success. So the 2 Gut Ragers succeed, but because they're just successes, not crit successes, it does now go to the Thoughtmaw. Yes, and that one. Damn it.
How much health does that have left?
You would like
Not a
that.
lot.
It's bloodied.
I mean, we've already done 138 damage to it, and its health decreased
Drained
a
too.
ton.
So 36 for the successes.
That's already halved.
Yes, that's already halved.
So that's
And then the crit failure is
72.
doubled.
Yeah.
Correct.
Double the damage and then still add 9. Or sorry,
7.
add 7. So the crit failure is total
Dead. D-E-D dead.
121.
Is it still alive?
This is a sad day for me. It has 111 health left,
It's 121 damage.
but it did 36 to the other ones.
yes.
Okay, so both the Gut Ragers are still alive. Yeah. So what does that look like? What do you want that to?
I literally just come out of invisibility and
Yeah.
like Dragon Ball Z lightning
Yeah.
down, and it just chain
Yeah.
lights up
It-
the whole chamber in blue light.
Yeah, and it kind of
Smells like rain all of a sudden.
yeah, it hit and burning flesh because it got hit by lightning. But it bounces between the 2 Gut Ragers, and they they just kind of move out of the way, so electricity goes through them, but nothing crazy. And then Diego, you're pretty used to this now, and you just kind of have a feeling that you might want to move out of the way because trajectory-wise, you might be exactly in between those two. So you take one little step to the side, and the lightning bolt goes right through the stomach of the Thoughtmaw, and before it's even its turn, and it was about to say some evil person shit, it drops dead.
Well, lightning also causes thunder, so the whole chamber erupts.
Yep.
In thunder.
Yeah. It echoes around. Hulok and the kobolds, they see the Thoughtmaw drop, and all of them look almost like a little scared. Because like it's one thing to like be like the figurehead of our whole religion is a bad thing and we're rebelling against it. It's another thing to watch it fucking die right in front of you. And the gut ragers look to the corpse and they look up at Eamon.
Floating
And
down
they
like a
do
god.
not look excited. Probably like they're about to try to run away.
That's why I wanted him to kill him, because I knew the whole plan was that we cut off the head and the rest run. So for my slander,
I think that was Phosphorus's idea. Now that if I think about it,
I think my idea was genocide, but all right.
I would like, if you don't want to do this, that's okay. I would like to throw a proposition for you. This combat has been going on for a very long time. These things will not fight back. They are just going to flee. I think it is feasible for you to just say that you clean them up. They both have low health.
yeah, I mean, we'd kill him.
I got another buzzsaw use.
I have a different plan. I wouldn't be doing any
Okay.
of that. So
Okay, cool. Then we'll continue to go with initiative. And
I mean, we can do that, but I also am going to try to like make sure that the others are looking away.
The other thing I want to check real quick, what is Moon's reaction to this as far as we can tell? Nothing?
steady. Still looks like it's trying to kill these gut ragers.
Okay. No, I would clean them up. I know Renister would at least.
Well, hold on. I don't think we're doing that. Diego said he
we
doesn't want to
can.
do that.
I just was gonna try to sneak into the door.
Well,
Wow, that's
maybe,
happening.
maybe we get you
Well,
healed
they're
first.
distracted.
Okay, yeah. But to be clear,
There might
you
be a
guys
giant scorpion
this is,
behind that.
This is only positives for you guys because it's not wasting any of your resources. I'm just saying that like there's pretty much no reason that these things would pose any more threat.
I mean, if we
cut off
clean
the
them up
head.
and then the other guys just go anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, I think they probably. I mean, we can
So
even
you
tell them
don't-
run. We'll
Yeah.
get the rest.
Like, so you don't want to sneak in?
Not if I no.
Okay.
No.
So we'll say they turn to run, and we'll put the blood on Moon's hands. Two tentacles, crystal tentacles, just skewer them through the chest, and they drop. We're out of initiative.
I do drain my chalice though.
I'm zooming to Diego
Okay.
to heal him.
Cool. Hulok looks to all of the kobolds in the room. They exchange a bunch of words in Draconic. Magnis kind of comes down and looks to all of you, and he'll say, kind of in hushed tones, so actually, you're up there with him. He'll just say this to you, Phosphorus, because you run down him, and he'll say, I'm going to get these guys moving
Okay.
so that we can,
Yep.
well, you guys will get a head start, but I'll try to get these guys out of here.
Sounds like a good plan. Just what's your background, Moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did a visual thing, but he does the eye-to-eye thing.
I'm
with
going
Moon.
to turn off my fire. For
Okay.
him.
I run
Cool.
up with my hand to your stomach, Diego, with my healing magic.
as
and
I'm
toe.
drinking my tea.
It's
like
coming out of the hole in your stomach.
well, as you get up to me. First of all, I wasn't hitting the stomach; it was acid. I got hit by a stomach this time. So
what spell slots are you using? Because I can also heal him.
Hello, Jack here with the usual post-combat healing recap. Renister, using his lantern, heals Phosphorus. We don't actually say in the recording if he's at full or not, but he's probably close based on how much healing Renister gave him. And then Eamon heals Diego to full with a 4th level healing spell. That's it. Hulok comes up to the four of you, and she says, which looks like she's about to come up to the four of you, and Magnis steps in front of her, and they have a back and forth.
I would just say like as I'm really gonna ham it up as Eamon's healing me. You guys go ahead. We'll catch up with you.
Okay. Roll deception.
Okay.
As Magnis also rolls deception.
I'm good at that. I like lying to people.
Is that all you say out loud?
Yes. 19.
Yeah. You say that Magnis clearly is like, if there's any stragglers, like they're going to stay here and rest up a bit, we got to get moving. And he gets all of them moving and out of here. There's probably like a gut rager or two that peeks their head out higher up, sees the Thoughtmaw's corpse and turns around and starts moving. But yeah, they quickly move out of there. Probably takes about a minute for all of the kobolds to get moving. And
just
out
a
of there.
reminder, I still have status on Moon.
For sure.
So
I want to search the Thoughtmaw.
Real quick.
Is Moon still with us?
No.
Okay.
He goes with to help.
I want to search the Thoughtmaw real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
As he's doing that, I'm opening the door.
Oh, go with Diego.
I figure we could do it all at the same time, so.
I mean, you could have done that in like the minute while they were going.
Well, I don't know if they feel bad about me searching this thing or not, so.
Yeah, probably that would have been a little weird. I mean, there's the spear. There's that necklace. Aemon, I'm so sorry. Should have told you this before. The necklace has magic on it. Abjuration magic.
makes sense. What does Abjuration magic do?
It's just protection magic.
Okay.
If someone would like to identify it, they can roll to identify magic.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
20.
It is Blight Ward Amulet. Makes you immune to blight burn sickness.
Oh.
But it needs to be invested.
I feel like we're about to go into a Blight Ward area.
So you would need to
spend how
use
much
all
time?
your EpiPens I gave you.
You would need to you couldn't do it until the end of your rest.
Yeah.
Won't matter now, but you have it. I have it too, so
we'll
I'll
just
give
hold
it to
on
you.
to it.
This could also help if we need to bring a crew member down.
Yeah.
What?
This could also help if we ever need to bring a crew member.
This is
into
something
one
that
of these
Phosphorus
things.
wanted to make earlier, and I said you can't until maybe you have a blueprint. And now you know how to
We'll
make it.
masquerade
You have
the
one.
shit.
As long
Whoa!
as it doesn't break or get taken.
Now that you say that, I'm going to open my mouth and put it in my mouth.
Okay.
They got to rip my jaw open to get this thing.
Okay. You want to open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door.
Oh, no.
I'm right behind him.
Okay. I assume you're all there. You see 10-foot square, smooth stone hallway, about 50 foot long. At the end of the hallway is a 10-foot wide and tall black metal wall, purest adamantine you've ever seen. There's a handful of empty metal crates besides it, and floating right in front of that entrance is the Thoughtmaw. No equipment, no weapons.
Oh, shit.
Just floating there. And it looks to all of you as the door is opened and you hear in your head. The cult is in shambles. The kobolds are escaping to safety and the Thoughtmaw has been killed. Or has it? Is this new Thoughtmaw merely a trick or the real deal? Who or what is the sting? Will the party find the codex? All of this and more. Next time on Dying 5.
If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving us a review on whatever platform you listen on. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if anyone in your life just can't get enough tabletop RPG action, send them our way. If tabletops have taught me anything, it's that good stories become great ones when you have some folks to share them with. And as always, thanks for listening.